Hey guys, welcome to episode 5 of the Road to 1000 series. So this week, I'm 908 Rapid and I'm 440 Blitz. So I've gained a bit of Blitz rating, but I'm kind of around the same Rapid rating. I think I've just hit my first plateau, but I do feel like I've gotten better at the game, so I don't care if the number's not changing as long as I feel like I'm getting better. Alright, so for the first game this week, I play the Queen's Gambit. And this is my first time playing the Queen's Gambit. I've played another game this week of the Queen's Gambit where I won. That was my first ever game, but I wasn't going to show you guys because I won by the opponent doing a simple blunder, and I just feel like that's kind of boring and you don't really learn much from it. So, anyways, I played Queen's Gambit, all normal opening stuff. I take the center. He makes this mistake, f6. Not a great move because there's no reason to push f6. It stops the knight from developing. It weakens the king on this diagonal. And computer actually wants bishop to e6. And I think this move is to stop the king from castling either side. And it's just such a disgusting move. I wish I found it in the game, but sadly I didn't. I just developed the bishop. He attacks, I take, and now I'm just up a pawn. He takes my queen, take off the rook. He puts his rook there. I don't know why. I feel like developing the rook all the way is just a better move. Let's see what computer says. Okay, it also just says it's good. But anyways, he develops a castle. He pushes pawn. I don't know why again. I develop my rook. My goal now is to double up my rooks. He plays knight f6. I take. He takes. And now the reason I took was to force him to take off this pawn, and this pawn's really weak, so that's why. Now I'm attacking the bishop, and my goal is put this knight on this outpost square. He counter-attacks me. I actually didn't calculate this at all. I just grabbed it because I didn't even see the bishop was being attacked. I thought the only way he could, I don't know, equal the position was by taking with the knight. So I missed it. But it's not that big of a deal because as long as I play now rook here, having tempo on the knight, I think his best move is, okay, it's not, its best move is g8 with the rook. Okay, obviously counter-attacking me, but let's just say he takes the pawn, well then I get a free rook. So I don't do that. I felt like I was under the pressure and I blunder. I play rook d3, and it's just a bad move because now he takes the pawn with tempo, and I have to move the rook again. And I actually missed this idea of rook f3 attacking this weak pawn, and now I don't think he can defend this. He can attack my knight, but I'll take the bishop. He takes the rook. Okay, so he can defend it, but I feel like this rook is still very strong on this f-file. So anyways, I missed that. Not really a big tactical miss. He pushes his c-pawn. Good move. I put my rook here. So now I moved the rook 3 times. Just horrible. I'm just giving my opponent 3 moves. He now attacks my knight. I take the bishop. And he takes with the king. I develop my rook, winning tempo on the knight and winning this pawn. He pushes pawn. I attack it. He keeps pushing. He develops his rook, and now I play this mistake. Computer doesn't like it. Computer simply wants me to play rook d to d7. So I guess, yeah, just putting my rooks on the 7th rank. So that's not what I do though. I put my rook here, double attacking all the pawns. So yeah, he takes my rook, I take with the knight, and the reason why obviously is because this knight is on this disgusting outpost, scoping out literally every square in the position, as you can see, threatening to take this pawn. He develops his king, defending his pawn. I push this pawn, getting ready to get my king out. He pushes pawn. I develop my king, and a lot of these moves are kind of just self-explanatory. He pushes pawn. I block at knight. He sacks his knight for some reason. I thought that was brilliant for a second because I just quickly grabbed the knight, but I don't think it's that good because I can just sack the knight and I'm up a pawn. So, yeah. He takes. I push this pawn. Gives me a check. I should just put the king up, but I move it down. Although he misses his opportunity, what should he have done? He should have played g6, pushing his king forward, and I simply move the king up, and I don't make that mistake again. Okay, and now I push this pawn, push the king up, he pushes pawn, and now I make this mistake. He takes, and now I make this big mistake, causing the game to end in a draw with best play. What I should have done is I should have played rook check, moving the king back, and now grabbing this pawn, and now it's just an easy win because I just push this pawn. But I missed that, and as you can see, now the game is draw with best play, but it's not looking easy for me because this pawn is about to promote. My king is being checked. This pawn is very weak, so I got to be very careful. I move the king back, he pushes, I move the king here, he takes, I give him check. My goal is now to push the pawn, and I make this big blunder now. King to d6, and the reason why is because he has rook to d2, forcing my king back, and now he takes his pawn, and now he's just winning. He's about to promote, and it's over. So yeah, that's exactly what happens in the game. Let me see. Yeah, now I move my king, trying to, I don't know, just have any sort of counterplay, but I know it's over. So we will trade, and now he's just going to promote, and there's nothing I can do. And yeah, this game's over, and I resign very shortly. I try to get a stalemate, but my opponent's pretty good, and he checkmates me. He checkmates me. Anyways, next game. So, I'm with the black pieces against my French opponent. So, he plays e4, I play the car. He plays with the knight going to f3. You still play the same way. This is the exchange variation. And now I develop the knight. This is all just usual developing stuff. Nothing interesting. Takes my bishop, I put it back. He castles, I castle. I take his knight. I'm not sure why I take his knight. With my bishop, it's not a good move. Yeah, he takes my bishop, not a great move, releasing my rook, but also this isn't a great file because this pawn is supported by this other pawn. So, yeah. He takes my knight now, which isn't a good move because it allows me obviously to take with the pawn and get this nice pawn push. He takes, I take. I think I should take with the queen here. What is computer? Yeah, computer wants queen takes. So I mess up, but now I have this rook in this nice open file. Winning tempo on the queen, puts the queen back. And again, my goal, put this knight on the strong outpost. And he makes a big mistake putting his queen here. I'm not sure why it's such a big mistake. I trade the queens. He puts his rook there. Yeah, I develop my rook. He attacks my knight. And I don't know why I didn't play this move. Yeah, I don't know why I played knight c6 when this is clearly just better. Because, yeah, that was my goal of moving my knight to a5, was to put this knight on the outpost. But I don't know, maybe I was scared he was just going to attack with the king and yeah, win tempo on me. That was probably why. He takes, I take with the pawn. Reason why is because I want all my pawns together. They can support each other. And my pawn structure is a lot better than his. As you can see, I've got this nice juicy center. He's got 3 pawn islands. Very ugly. I think I'm winning. So yep, I push this pawn and kick out his rook. And now I just push pawns. And as you can see, I'm definitely winning now. I trade the knights, and I've got this beautiful pawn diagonal. Gives me check. Puts his rook back. I take his pawn. And I make a blunder by pushing this pawn. What I should have done is, I think, put the rook here. Yeah. And what I'm doing is I'm threatening to take this pawn with check. If he takes, I've got king here, and then I don't know, what does he have, like this, and then I have this, and yeah, I'm just gonna push my pawns and win. So that's not what happens though. He takes a check because push this pawn and I'm actually losing. And you see how I just blundered this game away. And I mean, I actually fight like for a pretty decently like long time, but I still lose the game. And I think this just proves that I need to work on my endgames. I haven't studied at all the endgame because since I'm a lower rated player, I'm just thinking, look, maybe till I hit 1000, 1200 elo, I'm just going to work on openings, tactics, studying master games, and then eventually I'll work my way to endgames. And yeah, because eventually everyone will be that good where most of your games will be decided in the endgame. So it's good to learn the endgame, but I feel like now it's not as big as a deal. But if my opponents are going to be this good, maybe I should start studying the endgame, because yeah, I don't like losing and I want to win. But yeah, real quickly, my opponent does blunder draw, but I miss it. And let's see, what do? Yeah, I play king there when I think I should. Yeah, I should have just played king. Yeah, actually, this is very obviously a draw. I don't know how I blundered this. I think what I was trying to do was I was trying to put my king here, so when he made a queen, it would like put me in stalemate. But like, this is just such an obvious draw. I don't know how I messed this up. But yeah, next game. This is a blitz game, and this guy is 1100 rapid. So this is kind of spoiling it on the side, who wins. But as you can see, played 93.4%. And it's not because I'm cheating, it's because the game lasted 9 moves. So yeah, I'm just honestly just showing this game because I feel like I have improved, and I feel like, I mean, you know, it's a morale boost. It's a win against someone how 200 elo above me in rapid. So yeah, I play Queen's Gambit again. We both develop. He plays bishop here. I pin the knight, and this is a mistake because now I take and I just win a pawn. Now he makes a big mistake, bishop to b4, and I win the bishop with check. And now he plays knight a6, but I just win this pawn and he resigns here. So I beat in 1109 moves. And this happened today. And yeah, I just feel like all of a sudden today, I woke up and I just am playing like chess so much better. I understand the game so much like more in depth. Like I don't explain it, but my pattern recognition just feels better. I think it's because I slept like really well last night. So I'm going to try and keep working on my sleep and getting that, you know, consistently good. So yep, last game. Sorry, screen went black. I don't know if you guys can see that. So yeah, last game of this week. This guy is, I think, 1060 rapid, so stronger than me. This is actually a good game. I played d4 again, Queen's Gambit. If I can, I will play the Queen's Gambit. Well, obviously, you can always play Queen's Gambit with white, unless I guess they do something stupid. But I'm trying to practice my Queen's Gambit, is what I'm saying. Anyways, I develop, I take the knight. Again, my opponents are giving me so many free pawns for some reason, and I'm going to take them. I develop my queen. Obviously, I should just put my knight back, but I did want to get a cheesy, quick win. He develops knight, I take it. Not a great move because it just reveals his rook. Develop my bishop, and the reason why I develop my bishop before my knight is because my opponent has to address this basically. Otherwise, I just win a pawn with check. So that's why I do that. He plays bishop, I take, making a weak pawn, and I develop my knight. He plays bishop e7, I put my knight on the outpost, castles, castle, puts bishop there, sorry. And now I just reinforce my knight even more. He puts the rook here, I don't know why. I develop my rook, pushes his pawn, and this is a mistake because I guess just takes, and computer prefers my position. I'm not sure why. Probably because I'm kicking out the queen, and I just have complete control over these files. That's my guess. So yeah, I missed that though, and I put my queen here. Reason why is because I take with the queen, and then we trade queens, and I'm just going to reinforce these pawns, protect them, and yeah, that's what happens if he trades. If he doesn't trade though, I've got this queen on this nice diagonal scoping at the king. He develops his rook, develop my rook, he takes my pawn, I take, puts his queen here, attacking my pawn, so I push up this pawn. Now he attacks my pawn with his rook, I just simply lift up the rook. He puts his rook here, and I actually fell for this. So for some reason I thought he was attacking this pawn when this pawn's defending it, so I don't know why, but I stressed and I reinforced it with the queen, obviously trying to trade. He declines. I move the king up, which is a mistake because, yeah, he plays queen f4, just winning a pawn. I put my knight back. He plays bishop h4, and now big mistake because I fork him, and I take, puts his queen back. I offer the trade one more time. He takes it, and now I'm just winning. Like, unless I do something stupid like earlier this week, blundering an endgame from up 1 or 2 pawns, this is just so winning. Offer a trade, he takes it, gives me a check, but yeah. As you can see, I'm just taking all his pawns before he can take mine. And yeah, it's just over. I'm pushing my pawns now. He sacrifices all his pieces, and yeah, this is just an easy win, and it's over. But yeah, so those were the coolest games I played this week. And I'm trying to now analyze more losses, because that is how you improve at the end of the day. It's not by analyzing your wins. Although analyzing your wins is good because it instills confidence in you, and you can see what you did that was good. So I do recommend analyzing your wins, but analyzing your losses is just so much more important. You need to see your mistakes, and you need to learn from them. So that would be the key takeaway that I'd give you guys. Focus on your losses. It's hard because no one likes losing, but if you want to get better, that's what you gotta do. So yeah, thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you next week. Bye.